Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a video on anxiety, my anxiety journey, my coping techniques, and just to give you some ideas on maybe if you're suffering from anxiety or if you know a loved one that's suffering from anxiety, what you could maybe do to help them, or you could just let them know about the video. So yeah, anxiety, to me that word is just brings up so many different feelings and emotions and connotations for me. To me, anxiety is physical, it's mental, it's all consuming, it's horrendous, but it can be worked with. And that's something that I never felt I would be able to say for a long time. My anxiety journey really started as a result of depression. I had something really awful happen to me a number of years ago, and it left me in a very dark place. I was diagnosed with clinical depression. I was put on medication, and to this day I'm still on that medication. But yeah, the medication initially was an antidepressant. I was on Lustral, I think the brand name for it's sertraline, for the guts of 10 years there. I have had therapy for 2.5 years, and then I've always been an anxious person. I've always been a highly strung person. I've always been a worrier. But we had a bad car crash in December of last year, and it really exacerbated all the anxiety. Initially, it really made the anxiety horrendous when it came to being outside in a car, being anywhere that a car was near me, you know, anything like that. But it has just rolled into the generalized anxiety again, where at the moment, you know, I'm quite open to sharing all of this. At the moment, I will not go anywhere on my own. As most of you know, I am epileptic. I do suffer from mobility issues because of multiple disc problems in my back and neck. But so yeah, getting out of the house is an issue in itself, but at the moment I will not go anywhere on my own. My anxiety has got to the point where it's ruling my life. But yeah, so a few months ago I thought I have to take this into my own hands and I have to deal with this. So I started to look up on, you know, coping techniques, and is there any certain ways that I can cope with the anxiety feelings that I'm getting, whether it be the physical aspects of it or the mental aspects of it. So yeah, some coping techniques. So the first of all for me, it was medication. Now this is going to be not for everybody. A lot of people don't want to go the medication route. As I say, I was on antidepressants for 10 years, and then after the car crash last December, the doctor decided to put me on to an anti-anxiety medication, and now I'm on Cipralex. And as of last week, the dose has been up to 20 milligrams from 15. The 15 just wasn't really doing enough at the minute, so we decided together that we would up it. And also they're going to refer me to a psychology team to see if I could get more therapy for this generalized anxiety now. So personally for me, medication was the way that I needed to go initially, but now I'm trying to use a balance of medication and other techniques, and that might work for you as well. Okay, so medication would be my first one. The second one is counselling, therapy, or cognitive behavioural therapy. All of these can be accessed, you know, privately or through your general practitioner. Obviously different areas in the UK or down south or, you know, internationally, there's going to be different stipulations on how you can get access to it and everything, but if you feel that that could be something that could help your anxiety, or if a loved one suffers, maybe talk to them about counselling. Counselling isn't for everybody. A lot of people don't want to do the whole talking about their feelings, but for me, for my depression, therapy helped. I've never had therapy for the anxiety aspect of it, but hopefully I think I think I'm definitely open to trying it. Okay, so the next one is actually a technique that my father introduced me to, and it's like visualization. So to me, visualization is when I am in the throes of a panic attack. And to me, the panic attacks manifest themselves in the sweaty palms, the tight chest, the sort of classic symptoms that you get. But then I also get the mental feelings of, what if a car hits me? What if I had a car? What if I fall into the path of a car? What if I fit? So basically, visualization to me is when I just take a wee minute and think, okay, this car isn't going to hit me, and I visualize on something that makes me really happy, and it takes me to a happy place. So for me, that's when I was on honeymoon, or the last time that my mum was with us. The main one I really go to is my wedding day. Yeah. So yeah, emotional. See, anxiety brings it out in everybody. So yeah, take yourself to that happy place and give yourself a few minutes just to visualise and say, I was happy at a time and there was a time I wasn't anxious. So yeah, that's a good tip for me. The next one, which I still struggle with to this day, but I think it's a good tip, is don't bully yourself and don't beat yourself up about how you're feeling. A lot of the time I go through real negative, words like, why am I feeling like this? Snap out of it, Alison. Don't be stupid. Wind your neck, and but I'm trying hard to know, no, okay, this is happening, but it's not bad. It's okay not to feel okay. It's okay to be anxious, but it's just learning those ways to cope. Okay, the next one would be such a strange one, but it's colouring in. I have taken the colouring in. These adult colouring in books, now there's different types. You can get the geometric patterns, which for me, I don't like. Because I'm the sort of person, I think there's an element of OCD in it slightly, that I would have to be very aware of each one having to be a certain colour or a certain pattern. So to me, the best ones are the gardens, the flowers, the animals. And to me, this just takes me out of my own head, and it takes me into a space where I'm like, I can concentrate on it. I can put a film on, and I can just colour. And in all honesty, it does help me. I know some people that really don't like it and don't get on with it, but again, it's each to their own and what's going to work for you. Okay, so the next thing is, a lot of people would say, try a bath, try a nice pamper session. I don't have a bath in my house, so this, I can't do this. But to me, when I'm panicking and everything, I will take the evening maybe to just try and de-stress. I'll put a face mask on, I'll light some candles, I will put some maybe relaxing music on or a nice DVD and just sit and chill and try and relax myself. It's up to you. If you like pampering, it might work for you. If you don't, obviously it's not gonna work. Okay, so the next one is, it's not as easy for me, but I know a lot of people that it works for, is take a walk or go and do some exercise. Again, getting out in the fresh air, getting your blood pumping, it releases like the natural endorphins in your body, and those will then aim to alleviate stress, alleviate the anxiety, and again, it just takes you out of yourself, especially if you're maybe going to a class or a gym. It takes you out of that headspace for a little while, which is always very good. One that I learned in therapy for my depression was write down my feelings and then bin it. And I have tried this a few times when I've been anxious, but when it gets to the point where I'm in a full-blown panic attack, my hands won't work. I won't be able to, it's just, that won't happen. But if I myself trying this when I'm going through an anxious period of time and I just need to get everything out, when my dad was sick there a few weeks ago, he took a stroke in his eye, but he's doing better, thank goodness. I ended up doing this. I wrote down all my feelings about it, and it was real, and it was raw, and it was emotional, and it hurt writing it. I was like, why us? Why is this happening again? You know, everything like that. And then I binned it. And I didn't just throw it in the bin, I literally ripped it to shreds. I know some people will actually burn them and then do it, but for me, I can put down all the negativity that I'm feeling for myself, maybe all the negativity that I'm feeling maybe for my family. Not badness towards my family, but I mean in terms of like the way dad was sick, the way mum was took so early from us. I write down all those negative feelings, and then the act of actually ripping it and burning it, it doesn't alleviate at all. Trust me, it doesn't. There's still the feelings there, but again, it gives you a physical way to get those feelings out, and to me, I think that's really a positive thing if you can get the feelings out. Okay, so the last piece of advice I can give someone if they're in anxiety, if they're having an anxiety attack, is just to try and breathe. I know that might sound simple, it might sound patronising, and you might be sitting thinking, it's well and good you saying that, but when you're in a panic attack, that's not possible, and I totally agree. When you're in the full throes of a panic attack, if it's got to that stage where your mind has just been completely consumed by it, your body's been consumed by it, and nothing around you makes sense, then yes, just breathing is very hard. But if you can take some really good deep breaths in and out before that panic attack goes to that stage, it really does help. It helps me just to focus on my breathing, focus on the breathing technique, take really long good deep breaths in and then out through the mouth. It definitely does help. So yeah, I have rambled on quite a bit about anxiety. To me, it's not a topic that can be done in a video in 5 minutes. But if you've enjoyed this video, let me know. If there's anything that you don't agree with, or you would change, or you feel helps you or helps a loved one, let me know that also, because it might help me, or your comments might help others, and at the end of the day, that's what we all are here for. I aim for these types of lifestyle videos to help others and to also help me. It can be quite draining making these videos. It can dredge up emotions, it can dredge up anxiety, but I know that it's really good to talk about it. So yeah, lots of love to you all, and I will chat to you all soon.